What's going on, everyone? My name is Bruno and this is SDA Week 3 match against the Glamorgan, Vale, Great Tusks and Coach Just GH. So before we get into the match, this is the debut of the new team. So before we get into the match, I'm just gonna give you a bit of a contest of the trades that we made. And I'm gonna give you a team builder for this match, and then of course I will bring you guys the match for week 3 of the SDA. So if you guys wanna advance to the match, I will just have a timestamp in the description, so you guys can advance into the match. If you guys wanna stick here and just listen to the changes we made in the team builder, I'm just gonna start with it. So what you guys are seeing now is pretty much the team that we had for the first 2 weeks. So the team that was originally drafted by the person that I replaced. So we had Chien-Pao, Rorymoon, Tera, Azumarill, Oricorio. This is all forms of Oricorio. Gengar, Orthworm, Tera, Armarouge, Electros, Toedscruel, and Grafaiai. So overall, I like the team, as I said before. I think it has a couple of weaknesses, mainly with those two being dark types. I think it puts a lot of pressure offensively into my opponent's teams. At the same time, easily, I think if I face a strong fairy type, I'm in a lot of work, because I'm in a lot of trouble, because like I have Armarouge that I can resist, I guess. Orthworm is not a great fairy resistance, because like Spadef is pretty bad. Even with Sceptile, I think it's amazing for a steel type to have Sceptile. I think Orthworm is fantastic as a pick, with Sceptile being allowed. However, it's not a fairy switch, and like Sylvan, for example, as a fairy type, does a lot with Specs, Hyper Voice. So like, I mean, even with Grafaiai, even having Gengar, I think having those two, sharing the dark type, it applies a lot of pressure for sure. It kind of gives me some trouble defensively wise, and that is why I decided to make a couple of trades to the team to try to make it at least better to my playstyle, because this team was really offensive, and it's not exactly the way I like to play my games. So I made a couple of trades. The first trade I made was Rorymoon just out. So I trade Rorymoon. I wanted a dragon, because I think dragon types are strong in Draft League, of course, one of the best types. This was 17 points, if I am not wrong. I got one for 16 points, and that dragon type, and I'm really excited to use this Pokemon, because Sceptile is allowed, is Cyclozar. So I grabbed Cyclozar over Rorymoon. Cyclozar gives me, first off, 121 base speed, which this team is already fast, like I don't really need to adjust most of speed tiers. I think I actually made the team a bit faster than it was. Cyclozar here gives me Sceptile, so that's the main reason. I don't even know how this wasn't drafted. It was available to pick, I pick it for Sceptile, honestly, because it was one of the dragons still available, but mainly for Sceptile. I think this thing with Sceptile is gonna be amazing with Regenerator, so the best Sceptile user, and yeah, really good dragon type with rapid speed and a lot of coverage, but mainly again Sceptile. And I'm keeping Azumarill, so Sceptile into a Belly Drum, Tera Belly Drum Azumarill. I think it's gonna be really powerful. Sceptile into Chien-Pao. Of course, Chien-Pao has some weaknesses. It's not amazing in terms of living hits, but if I can Sceptile on a switch into Chien-Pao, that's a free Swords Dance. What is taking on Swords Dance Chien-Pao? Pretty much nothing, right? So I think it's amazing piece Cyclozar here, and really excited to use it. Even though, and spoiler alert, I'm not gonna bring it for the week 3 match, I'm excited to use Cyclozar and the Sceptile abilities of the Cyclozar. Azumarill, I'm keeping it. Oricorio, all forms out. As much as it pains me, because it pretty much Oricorio already won me a match against TalonMasterJ, a defensive Oricorio. I pretty much had to trade it just because it's not my Pokemon. I mean, it's a Pokemon that I'm facing. I'm mocking Monte a lot for back, and he has Oricorio. the electric type one with Tera, and it's just I'm getting swept pretty much every week. So every time we mock, so he's been doing amazing with it. And like it's not I could have made Tera captain and playing with Oricorio, the all forms of Oricorio would be amazing. It's not just my Pokemon, so I decided just to put it out, so it's out of the team. And instead of Oricorio, I'm bringing Arcanine. Now Arcanine here gives me a more bulky, and that was one of the problems that I found on the former team, is that I didn't really like the bulky options of the team. I really like Arcanine as a fire type. The ability to intimidate can be either physical or special, can be either offensively or defensively built. Really cool Pokemon, and I think it fits way better than Oricorio. I'm gonna trade, and that's another spoiler, I'm gonna trade Armarouge. Arcanine is not a Tera captain, okay, so we're gonna have a new Tera captain. But I really like Arcanine as a fire type here on this particular team because of the defensive capabilities that he has, and like really good coverage as well. So really excited to use the Arcanine. Gengar is gonna stay with the team. I almost traded, not gonna lie, but I decided to keep Gengar. It's a Pokemon that I'm used to, and I think it's really strong as a Ghost type, even though I still have to use it. I think it's really strong. Earthworm is out, so I'm gonna trade Earthworm for Bronzong here. Now, I trade the... first off, when I traded the Earthworm, I didn't realize Sceptile was allowed. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I realized Sceptile was allowed. I didn't remember that Earthworm got Sceptile. So, yeah. Even though I would still trade it, just because I feel like as a Steel type, Bronzong is a bit better because of the abilities. He always negates one of his weaknesses, either to ground or into fire with Levitate or Heat Proof. Gives me rocks, a really reliable Stealth Rocker. Not that Earthworm wasn't a reliable rocker. And Spiker. Either way, I'm a bit safer. It gives me a Psychic type as well, which I'm gonna train Armarouge again, so I'll need a Psychic type. Overall, it's a Pokemon that I used a lot, and I really like Bronzong. Really a phenomenal Pokemon in my opinion. As a low tier Steel type, I think it's probably the best, even though Earthworm again gets Sceptile. I really like Bronzong, and I think it pairs better with the team compared to Earthworm. Armarouge is out, so presenting the new Tera captain, and this is pretty much the one I'm most excited to. I'm gonna use Tera Heracross. Now, Tera captain Heracross. Heracross is fantastic. It was already fantastic just as a fighting type with just Guts or Moxie. With Tera capabilities, just going for Tera Blast into a Tera type that I can choose from, this mon is amazing, is fantastic. If I can just go like Tera normal Facade, it's just a nonsense. Steel types are not switching because again this thing is a fighting type. He gets Trail Blade, so I have an option to boost my speed. Like, there's so many offensive options for Heracross that I'm really excited. I'm really excited, and I think it's a really cool Pokemon with the Tera option. And I'm really excited. I'm just most excited to use this thing because I think it's gonna be really, really strong. After Electros, it's gonna be out. So I'm gonna pick Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel here gives me a flying type. I only had the Oricorio, so now I traded Oricorio. I needed another flying type. Kilowattrel was available. Gives me a flying electric. It's pretty much cheaper Zapdos. Zapdos is way better, I know. But gets Volt Absorb, so he's immune to electric types. Gets U-turn, gets Hurricane. It's fast. It's hard with 105 base special attack. I just need to hit Hurricanes or Air Slash. It gets Air Slash, so I didn't even need to run Hurricane. I mean, it's nice. Pairs really well with the team. It's really fast again, so this team is becoming even faster than it was before. And that's pretty much it. So gives actually Defog as well, right? I have Rapid Spin and now I have Defog. This thing doesn't get Defog. It doesn't get Defog. Let's just forget about it. But yeah, I have spin options, so I didn't even bid for default, honestly. It's just, it pairs well. Toad is staying in, and I had 2 points left, so I couldn't stay with Graphite. I picked for 2 points limit. So this was originally a Knuckle stack, but I guess someone already traded Knuckle stack, so it wasn't just updated on the dock. I had to just forget the Knuckle stack. And I pick limit with 105 base special attack. It's really cool with Eviolite with Focus Sash just to set up spikes or toxic spikes with the Toxic Debris, which is a really nice ability as well. It's for 2 points. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. And yeah, those are the team switchings so that I made the trades. And yeah, we can move on into the matchup. So week 3 matchup, we are facing off against Just GH. It's the first time I'm gonna face him. So he's currently 2-0, so he's undefeated so far, and he has a really powerful team. Mainly, you guys are seeing that he has the Palafin, which I don't have switchings. I mean, I have one switching. But if he starts bulking up and my switching is weakened, and that's gonna be the Azumarill, I'm in trouble, a lot of trouble. Glimmora is actually really threatening as well as a Tera option, because my switching is, I have 2 switchings mainly. I have the Bronzong and I have the Toadstool. Toadstool doesn't resist Sludge Waves, so it's kinda meh as a switching, because it's gonna take like what? If his specs, it takes, I don't even, it doesn't take 2, it only takes 1. If he's like, I mean, I could see on offensively more here because I think it pairs really well against my team. I could try to breed a Bronzong. I think it's gonna be Tera Dark, honestly. It's either Tera Fire or Tera Dark. Tera Fire is a bit better because it deals with Bronzong and Toadstool with super effective damage. I can see Tera Fire being a thing, in my opinion. Mountay brought it, I think it was Mountay, Tera Dark, I think. So, I mean, he has those options. I still think Tera Dark is better because he's nice. It's not better than Tera Fire in my opinion, but it's nice because it deals better with Gengar, and it takes Nako Jet from Azumarill, which it's strong against him. So Glimmora here, a really powerful Pokemon against me. Volcarona, I mean, it's scary if you start setting up Quiver Dances. I have Arcanine, which I'm pretty comfortable with the set I'm running to stop the Volcarona. Noivern here, I can see as a fast Dragon type. It's a Tera option, so we can see Tera Normal Boomburst, but there's another options he can run. I think better options, actually, with... I mean, I don't think he's gonna even need a Tera on Noivern because he has a Glimmora, which is so good with the Tera option. I think just Noivern is gonna be, if it brings, is gonna be U-turn, Super Fang, Hurricane, those kind of stuff, you know. So you can, with Super Fang, weak a lot of my team, like Arcanine, like Bronzong, Azumarill. So you can go for, again, a late game Glimmora or a late game Palafin that are really, really strong against my team. Earthworm, he has the Earthworm, so the Sceptile is, I'm gonna have to face Sceptile Earthworm here. Rock Spike Sceptile, Sceptile into Palafin, I am scared as shit. Same with Glimmora. I'm not as scared as Sceptile Volcarona because I have Arcanine, which I can always bulldoze to lower his speed. So I'm not as worried about the Sceptile into Volcarona. I'm worried about Sceptile to Glimmora and Palafin. Ditto here, I'm only worried about Ditto because I have a Trailblaze Aerocross that I'm gonna bring, and he can copy that, and it's scary. It's really scary. Either way, I have Intimidate Arcanine, I have the Azumarill, so I can try to stop him from that. Actually, I have Swords and Chimpao as well. So a bit scary about Ditto. I'm not sure if he's gonna bring it because I think he has better Pokemon overall. But if he wants to prevent Swords Dance Shinpao, for example, it can be a really nice option. Grimmsnarl, I can see him bringing with Parting Shot. I think it's really strong. He can bring a Reflect Light Screen set with Light Play. I think it's pretty safe with just Parting Shot and the just Spirit Break or just a Dark move. Donphan, I'm honestly not seeing Donphan here, just because my physical offensive ones beats Donphan, Shinpao and Azu, mainly those two. Heracross, I mean, you can bring it as a switch into Heracross. I get Trailblaze. I have Tera Water on Heracross, so I will be able to hit Donphan super effectively. Gallade, the biggest threat in my opinion, alongside the Palafin and the Glimmora. I just don't have switches to Gallade. Thank God it's not Tera Gallade. But yeah, Agility Gallade with 3 attacks, really scary. Luminion, not expecting. Furry Giraffe, not expecting. So, I mean, those are options. It might bring, I don't know, I don't even sure. Luminion is not even a switch. I mean, it can be Tera Fairy Luminion to try to deal with Shinpao. I not think he's gonna bring it. Same with Furry Giraffe. So, let's just go for the team we have for this week. I'm just gonna quickly show you. So this is the team. Okay, so let's start with Arcanine. I'm gonna bring a specially defensive, not special defense, let's say a bulky Arcanine. With some HP, a bit of speed for Glimmora, and the rest in just the speed F, the attack, and the physical defense. This is my switch into Volcarona. It deals pretty well with it, just with bulldozing to stop his speed boosts, and Flare Blitz does a lot. Just it's a tweet KO, so unless he's like max HP, max defense, which is not going to be the case. So it's pretty much to deal with the Volcarona. If he, for some reason, he crits and he beats this Arcanine, a Flare Blitz will put him in range of an Aqua Jet text on the Azumarill. So I'm not worried with Volcarona at all, because I always need to prevent. I always need to bring Arcanine to prevent him from setting up and being scary. So there's no way, unless he just starts critting a lot, there's no point Volcarona beats this Arcanine. Next up is the Azumarill. It's gonna be physical defensive Azumarill here with huge power to deal with Palafin. So I have Play Rough, Trailblaze, Brick Break, and Aqua Jet. This pretty much deals with all this team. I have Brick Break to deal with what's it called, the Earthworm. I have Play Rough for general stab, Aqua Jet for priority, and Trailblaze to hit the Palafin and just to boost the speed. So this is mainly the set of the Azumarill. Brick Break is actually nice as well, besides the Earthworm to hit the potential screens on the what's it called, the Grimmsnarl. So this is mainly the solution. Rocky Helmet is gonna help taking hits from the Palafin and weaken at the same time. So yeah, this is my only hope against the Palafin. If I lose Azumarill, I pretty much lose to Palafin, to bulk up Palafin. But yeah, I mean, it's the best switching I have to the Dolph. Next up is my Toadscruel. I'm bringing heavy duty boots. This has Giga Drain, Leech Seed Spore, and Rapid Spin. Really important to get rid of hazards. He has Glimmora, which can be Toxic Spiker, so I can always bring that in. The heavy duty boots are here to prevent me to getting toxic from those toxic spikes. I can remove them with Rapid Spin. I can put things to sleep, and I can just go for Leech Seed, which can be really nice to try to gain some health, and Giga Drain for general stab. So this is going to be my Toadscruel. My Chinpao here is going to be Protective Pet, so I don't get burned from Volcarona. Flame Body. I have Ice Spinner, Crunch, Sacred Sword, Swords Dance. It doesn't have great switchings to Chinpao, so if I set up a Swords Dance, it's pretty much GG, because it doesn't have a single switching to Chinpao, unless he brings like, I mean, it doesn't have a switching to, that's just really doesn't have a switching to Chinpao, because it doesn't. I could have priority in Sucker Punch just because Agility Gallade is really scary. I will try to bring Chinpao first, so I can set up a Swords Dance and so I can kill Gallade in one hit. The Bronzong is my Gallade switching. So it's Cobra Berry with Earthquake, Gyro Ball, Body Press at Stealth Rocks. Don't have much to say about it. It's my own switching to Gallade. I can take a knockoff with the Colbur if he's like Life Orb, and can fire off a big Gyro Ball. That's why I'm minus speed to get more damage from Gyro Ball. And yeah, it's a physical defensive Bronzong. If I can set up Stealth Rocks, fantastic. Last Pokemon is Tera Water Heracross with Close Combats, Tera Blast, Facade, and Trailblaze. If I set up a Trailblaze, and I'm not worried, actually I'm really not worried, and hopefully is against the Palafin, that I Tera Water, click Trailblaze, kill the Palafin, and go for game. It doesn't have switch-ins to this absolute monster that is Arrtz with the Flame Orb. It doesn't have switch-ins to Facade. It will not have switch-ins to Tera Blast Border. It won't have switch-ins to Close Combat. You won't find switch-ins to this. So the option here is to set up a Trailblaze and just go for game, because this Arrtz goes in. And that's gonna be the team. So I'm gonna get connected with just GH, and I'll see you guys in a second for the match. Alright everyone, I am here with a match against just GH, so let me just wish him good luck, have fun. Alright, so let's see. Okay, brought Aluminium, which is pretty interesting. No Glamora is just huge for me, honestly. There's the Volt, there's the Orthworm, so you can Sceptile. And okay, Grimmsnarl and Palafin, which is a huge threat. Alright, let's go for leads then. If he leads the Noivern, I kinda wanna lead with the Bronzong. I mean, but if he leads the Palafin just to... Okay, I'm trying to lead... yeah, it's interesting. Maybe... I don't have much for the Orthworm to just Sceptile, it's kinda... okay, let's lead with... Let's lead with Arcanine. Because if he leads with Orthworm, I can Flare Blitz. Okay. If he leads with Orthworm, I can Flare Blitz. If he leads with Palafin, I can Intimidate and go for Will-O-Wisp. That would be big. If he leads with anything else, well, I can just play around it. But yeah, we'll see. Good luck, have fun to just GH, and let's go for week 3. First week with the new team. You guys saw team updates and the team builder on the beginning of the video. And there's a Palafin. Okay, so I really want a Will-O-Wisp. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. He has Intimidate. So let's just Will-O-Wisp, try to burn the thing. That would be great. Okay, so he's gonna just switch out. He's gonna avoid the burn. And he's gonna go into the Aluminium. So, I don't have much prep for this, honestly. Let me see. Bronzong against Aluminium. Because he's gonna have Ice Beam for... he's gonna have Ice Beam for... Actually, there's no Gallade, which is... am I tripping? There's no Gallade, right? Let me see. Yeah, no Gallade. I'm gonna go... into the Bronzong. Yes. Let me switch into the Bronzong. And I'm gonna try to set up Arrtz, honestly. If I'm not wrong, Glamorgan is one of his Tera captains. He's gonna go for a U-turn. So he can bring the Grimmsnarl, which I have a Colbur, which I might just try to capitalize and go for Stealth Rocks. Might be a thing. There's a Palafin? Yes, there's Palafin. I'm gonna bring the... Yazu and play from there. The thing is, he can Sceptile into the Orthworm, which is scary. Taunt. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna... I have Brick Break. Honestly, I'm just gonna Brick Break. Yeah, I'm gonna predict the Orthworm and just Brick Break. I'm still huge power, so... Will Soak is the Aluminium. Dude, I almost Trailblaze. Okay. So he brought a more defensive one because that didn't do much. I don't want to mess with this thing. Going for I'm gonna go Bronzong again. I don't want to mess with this thing. Just going for Tera. Because this is my switching to Palafin, to just not straight lose to Palafin, so... Okay, goes for Shielding Water. Doesn't do much. And I can set up Stealth Rocks and try to punish his team. Oh, I misclick. Okay, that's amazing. I misclick. Sorry about that. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Well, either way, you're gonna Earthquake. Imagine if he brings the Earthworm now. Let's see. Yeah, I lost a turn here pretty much. Yeah, he brings the Earthworm, okay. So I pretty much lost the turn. It is what it is. I'm gonna go for a body press. I think I need to try to break whatever he brings in. Let me see. Can be the Volk. There's the thing. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring the Arcanine. I'm gonna bring the Arcanine because if he wants to bring the Volcarona, at least I can Flare Blitz twice. If he wants to, let's see. Okay, goes for Sceptile. So if he wants to bring the Volcarona, I'll be able to hit him. Nashville. There's Noivern. Okay. So it's Frisk. I can try to bring the Azu, but again, I want Azu to stop the. I might just need to bring the Bronzong. Yeah, let's bring Bronzong. Okay, goes for Tera. Don't be Terrifier, please. Is Tera normal? Okay, so he's gonna go for the Boomburst shenanigans. Goes for Boomburst. Not sure if I leave a. The thing is, like I'm not gonna be able to set up Stealth Rocks because he's gonna have Flamethrower. He's gonna go for a Boomburst. Okay, so he doesn't have. He doesn't have 45. I don't leave another. But I'm gonna just. I break. I'm gonna try to set up Stealth Rocks. Maybe he switches out. Oh, I'm annoyed on the. Okay, at least he switches out. So I'm still gonna be able to play around it. He's gonna go Earthworm. On the Earthworm. I just go for Body Press. So let's go for a Body Press. He's gonna go for Rest, so at least I'm gonna have the easy Chesto. So we're going into Heracross. Okay, so it's Chesto. No, he's okay, he's a Shabomb. Okay, so I'm gonna body press again. And maybe he has Sleep Talk. No, he doesn't. Okay, so again body press. Let's try to pressure the thing. And honestly, I'm gonna go for another. If he rests, I'm gonna go Arrtz. Okay, he's gonna woke up. He's gonna rest again. So we are in this. I might just gonna go Arrtz directly and start punishing the thing. Or I go Shinpao and click Swords Dance. If I go Shinpao, what's the counterplay? It's pretty much the Talonflames, which I might leave a hit from Talonflames. Or I go Arrtz and start doing just damage. I like Arrtz just because I don't think he has counterplay for it. I mean, he has the Grimmsnarl. So that's the first turn of sleep. I'm gonna Trailblaze. Yeah, I'm gonna Trailblaze. If you want to switch out, you can switch out. Okay, so he's gonna stay in. I'm gonna get a boost. He's gonna be asleep. Yes. And I can just click close combat. Oh yeah, Sleep Talk. Don't Sceptile. Okay, goes for Heavy Slam. That does a lot. But I can't really just close combat. And I'm not gonna Tera because I don't wanna I don't wanna pop that I am Tera Water. So I'm just gonna try to get a kill, which I might do honestly because he doesn't have switch into close combat. With a Tera Noivern, being Tera normal, I doubt he has a switch in. He doesn't have a switch into this. Osborne. Grimmsnarl, you're not gonna enjoy this at all. Okay, that's a kill. That's amazing. So Arrtz kills the Grimmsnarl. Okay, so that's amazing. The thing is, I'm kind of weakened, even if I am. I mean, he's not banned on the Talonflames, so if I Tera Water, I might leave a hit. He rings the Noivern. He's not. Is he Scarf? Do we find out if he's Choice Scarf? He might be Choice Scarf. He might be Choice Scarf. I don't want to run. Can you please stop, controller? Thank you. If he's Scarf Noivern, Shinpao against Noivern. Noivern 50 with Tera normal. What is normal? Normal. If he clicks Boomburst, I leave one from full. Is he Scarf is the question. I don't think he. I think he's Scarf. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sack the Bronzong. And I'm gonna bring the Shinpao. And Sacred Sword might allow me to get one kill. Because it doesn't kill me. Unless he's Modest. I'm probably seeing Timid. Yes, let's see. If he's Modest, has a 6% chance to kill me, so I am gonna try and bring the Shinpao and click Sacred Sword. So let's see. and the Noivern kills Bronzong. Let's try and go for the Sacred Sword. He might try to kill me here. If he switches his Choice Scarf, like there's no way. I just need to prevent damage on Chien-Pao because Chien-Pao can always revenge this. But best case scenario, I could get rid of the thing, which would be awesome. Would be great. Would be honestly great. But yeah, Scarf Tera normal. Okay, so he's gonna switch out, and we'll see. He brings the Earthworm, so that's a kill. That's a kill. Imagine if I just okay, he says I'm gonna kill it. There's no point in just not doing it. Yeah, okay, so Chien-Pao kills the Earthworm. So no more Sceptile shenanigans. So Chien-Pao kills the Earthworm. And let's see what's next. If it's the Volcarona, I go Arcanine, and I just either Bulldoze or Flare Blitz. I might just Flare Blitz because I put in range of Aqua Jet on the Yasuo. So that's a thing. Mothra is the... It's exactly the Volcarona. I'm just gonna go Arcanine. I could try to Crunch. So Volcarona. If it's Imagine Voltic Quiver Dance, level 50. A Crunch is a Tweet KO. I'm still gonna go into because I don't want to lose Chien-Pao. So I'm just gonna go into the Arcanine. And we'll play from there. There's the Arcanine. Maybe I should be... It goes for the good drain. Okay, so that doesn't do much. I'm gonna Bulldoze, I think. I like the Bulldoze play, so let's do it. Because if he Quivers, I can Flare Blitz just the following turn. And mainly putting him in range. Okay, so he's gonna switch up. So it makes sense here. He's gonna go Lil Soak, which is the this thing, is the Luminion. His Boots on Luminion. I don't kill. I may have to go into the Yasuo. So go Yasuo in my U-turn, and with the U-turn, I get Helmet Chip. So let's do it. He U-turns, so he's gonna go for Helmet Chip. And next turn, if Arcanine is in, I can just Bulldoze and kill it. Let's see, he might bring the Noivern. No, he brings this thing. Okay, you can just... Okay, I see you. I'm gonna go Arcanine. He's gonna switch out, which is interesting. It goes Lil Soak. Okay. Regretting not having E-Speed now. I guess we go... Okay. I guess I can go into U. Bait the Ice Beam and go Azul next. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Toadscruel. Bait the Ice Beam. Bait the Water move, and then go into the Azul. If it goes for U-turn, it goes for U-turn. It goes for U-turn, okay. So that's interesting. Let's see what it does next. I'm surprised of that play because if I went into the Azu, I could have got a kill. But let's see. It brings what now? The Noivern, the Volk. Volk can be a thing, for sure. Volk can be a thing, for sure. But let's see. Nashville. That's Noivern. Honestly, I think I'm gonna Spore. Unless the Hurricanes, I think I leave every hit from this thing. So I am just gonna Spore. Boomburst, I might leave it. I leave it. Let's try to Spore. Nice. So now I can try to pressure with Chimpao. Or I just lease it. I'm gonna lease it, honestly. I'm gonna lease it. He's gonna switch out. Might bring the Volcarona. Okay. And I can leech this thing. Nice. There's no point in Giga Draining. I might just bring the Arcanine. It's less HP from the thing, which I'll take it. So I'm gonna bring the Arcanine. I guess the Luminion is pretty safe, but that's the... we speed tie, I think, so there's... I'm not sure if he stays in or if he switches out. There's Arcanine here. Okay, so he's gonna bring the... Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but I didn't want to risk it. Vin Diesel. There's the Palafin, which is boots as well. So he has a lot of boots. Yeah, I'm afraid of the thing at this point. But we'll try to do things. Yes, Taunt. I am gonna go for Trailblaze. Because it doesn't switch into Trailblaze. So I'm gonna Trailblaze. If he wants to bring the Luminion, he brings the Luminion. At this point, it doesn't switch well into Azu. He goes for Bulk Up. So I might just... let's see how much Trailblaze is gonna do. Does damage. Not amazing, but it does some. I'm just gonna Trailblaze again. But I can lose to this thing, honestly. I'm not gonna lose the Fairy type because I resist Drain Punch. Yeah, but I'm really scared of this thing, honestly. I am really scared of this thing. Let's see. It's been a really close game. I might need a nice and nice and good critical hit. Yeah, I'm not doing much, but it is what it is. I'm gonna Trailblaze. It is what it is. Yeah, I knew Bulk Up could be really scary. But we'll see. There's no Jet Punch. Okay, I take 2 more with Helmet, might be enough. Yeah, it's enough for sure. Unless he has Rest, which I'm not gonna talk much. Okay, so Trailblaze, so he has Rest. Okay, I crit. Yeah, I'm sorry. if you went for Rest, it sucks. But honestly, I might just... So Azu kills Palafin. That's a big kill. Who's Nashville? It's the thing. I'm gonna break because I don't think I'm faster just to start, and I can break. Okay, so is this okay? It's faster. Yeah, guys, it's Choice Scarf. Okay, sure, but he still needs one turn of sleep. So okay, I kill with Aqua Jet. Okay, so Azu kills Noivern. Azu kills Noivern. So we're gonna have another real thumbnail mainly, but great. That's great. He's gonna bring this thing. I kinda wanna just Aqua Jet because I assume Shimpao wins. I could try to go into the Arcanine and just bulldoze, but I don't think there's a point, so I'm gonna go for Aqua Jet, Sakti thing. If he goes for Giga Drain, he goes for Giga Drain. Doesn't do much. Honestly, this might be okay. So Giga Drain. So he's not gonna recovering much. So I'm gonna Aqua Jet. And he'll play from there. Okay, so he gets a Flame Body. Let's see what he does. Goes for Giga Drain. So the Volcarona kills Azumarill. I wonder if I go for if I leave a hit with Heracross. If I go for Terra Water, I don't think there's a point doing it, so I'm gonna go into... I could Terra Water actually with the Azumarill, do more damage with Aqua Jet. There's no... but it's whatever. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz here. And let's see. So... what does he do? Goes for Quiver Dance. I'm just gonna Bulldoze next, because he kills, and I live every hit. So I'm gonna Bulldoze. And if he wants to Morning Sun, I Bulldoze, I put him at neutral, and I kill him next. Okay, so go for Giga Drain, so I'm gonna kill him. And I'm gonna try to preserve the... I honestly, I doubt the... Okay, so I have to Bulldoze twice, which is fine. It's no problem. Arcanine kills Volcarona. So Arcanine kills Volk. And Arcanine... I mean, I assume he has no speed on Luminion. Let's go for a Bulldoze. Yep, and I assume I kill. Okay, I don't kill. Go for Shielding Water. I leave that. Yeah, no problem. And Burn will kill the... It was Arcanine. Arcanine kills Luminion with Burn. And yeah, that's it. So that's gonna be a 4-0 against Just GH. GG to him. And yeah, that's the debut of the new team. I feel pretty more comfortable with this type of team, with this type of playstyle. So yeah, week 3 is a victory. So we're moving to 2-1 with so +1 because we were a -1. We won for +2. I'm not good at counts, so I'm not that don't. +3 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, +3. I'm stupid. Yeah, so that's it for week 3. I'm gonna see you guys on the next week, on week 4 of the SDA. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace, guys.